Hello, everybody. My name is Turner Rosenbaum, and today I'm going to be talking about the Houston Astros scandal. Now, I was blessed to pursue my collegiate career at the College of Wooster before I attended the University of Tennessee. I was offered a full ride, and I was about to pursue it, but then I decided to play it safe and go to a university that I really enjoyed going to meet more people. My collegiate career spanned over 15 years, so baseball is pretty much my life. Every single day, I love looking at stats. I love the fact that baseball is a game of numbers. One thing people are saying with the recent Astros scandal, it is the downfall of the MLB. The MLB is losing viewers every single year just to do the fact that they call it quote-unquote boring. But this scandal really proved the point that baseball is slowly going on a downfall. So the Houston Astros, I feel like, deserve harsher punishments and deserve harsher sanctions than the ones they received. So what exactly did the Houston Astros do? The Houston Astros have a cameraman in center field directly behind the pitcher to have a perfect view of what the catcher was calling. Now, nobody realized what was going on, so what the cameraman would do, he would have an earpiece in, and he would relay the information quickly to a manager or a staff member in between the alleyway between the indoor hitting facility and the actual dugout. And then that person would yell at a player or another staff member to bang on a trash can to let the batter know that an off-speed pitch is coming. Off-speed pitches are usually curveballs, change-ups, knuckleballs, all those types of pitches. And this was going on since 2017. Now, the actual accusations and the actual investigation didn't start till November 2nd or November 12th, 2020. And that was done by Mike Fiers, a former MLB pitcher. And he broke down film since 2017 to 2019 in the regular season and the postseason. So he broke it down, and then he sent all the information he had to the athletic.com, which covers pretty much all sports. This video went viral, and the MLB realized what was going on, so they launched a full investigation. Now, this investigation uncovered every true secret about the Astros. Now, why is this such an important topic? The Astros took away the unwritten rule. Now, the unwritten rule is simply play the game of baseball. Baseball is a beautiful sport as it is, and nothing should be tampered with it at all. I'm going to relay back to another big scandal, which is Pete Rose. Now, he was accused of gambling on his games, other games he played against, just for his gambling addiction. Now, Pete Rose was a player since 1986, and then he became the Reds manager. Now, these accusations that he faced, there was some information, but he was never truly proved to be at fault. That key word there was he was never proved. He was stripped from his Hall of Fame ballot. He got stripped of all of his accomplishments. He got stripped of everything. He was technically not an MLB player. Everything was stripped from him. Now, what did the MLB do for the punishments of the Astros organization? A.J. Hinch, the GM of the Astros, was suspended by the team, and then he was later fired by the team, literally a week later after all the press conferences came out. The last GM, which he ended his term in 2018, he was actually suspended by the MLB, and then he was later released by the team. Now, it is said that Jeff Lunham was simply the main hand man, but was never truly proven wrong. The Astros also forfeited their first and second round picks for the next 2 years. So simply what that means is they have no chance of getting any top prospects from Cuba, Dominican Republic, or even in the United States for the next 2 years. And they can't, in a sense, try to trade up for new draft picks in the following seasons at all. So they have to stick with their third and all the way to the 56th round. The apology. Jim Crane said, I want to acknowledge how sorry I am and how serious this issue is and how sorry I am, how sorry the team is. I simply just want everybody to know that this will never happen again on my watch. And also, Correa, one of the Astros star players, came out talking about former 2017 MVP Jose Altuve, saying that Altuve would never want this. He always played the game clean, and he would always repeat, I don't want to do it. Now, this creates concern because the Astros in their apology never really specified that they did it. But them talking about it, in a sense, made it seem like they 100% did it, and no one would truly own up to it. So with them not truly owning up to it, MLB players started sharing their opinion with the new social media days. They started coming out with press conferences and really showing how they feel in spring ball. One major one was actually from, in my mind, one of the greatest players to play, Mike Trout. He said it's sad for baseball. It truly is sad for baseball. I've simply am not getting anything from this, and I've lost a lot of respect from most of those players out there. Another big one was Cody Bellinger. He helped the Cubs win their first World Series, and Cody Bellinger simply came out. He said, I thought the apologies were whatever. They were weak. I thought Jim Crane's was weak. I thought Manfred's punishment was weak. I simply think them getting immunity is just weak to the organizations. He also said, which is also a major fact that made Aaron Judge come out and talk about his true opinions about what happened. Jose Altuve won the 2017 MVP, and the front runner for it was Aaron Judge. Jose Altuve had a breakout season. Was also they were also the World Series champions that year. So that made Jose Altuve the truly best player of the league. Aaron Judge had one of the best seasons he ever had, batting .357 in a true MLB strong environment with some of the top pitchers to ever come through the game. Now, counter arguments for this, most people have come out saying they simply see it as signs are illegal. They say that many teams have done this in the past. Many teams now with scouting simply break down what a pitcher does. Some pitchers have cues where if they hold the glove for a little bit longer or they double tap their glove, that's in the sense like for the batter to cue, be like, all right, he's probably giving me a changeup here. Some people see that as cheating. And some people see that simply stealing signs that they said is a part of the game. I see that as completely false. If a pitcher has cues that he has certain ways he needs to fix, if you're a batter and you can pick up on that, that's just truly the strength of the batter. Closing out my opinions on this, I feel as if the Astros do not deserve their World Series win. I feel that if you use an advantage against the pitchers nowadays, I feel like you don't deserve to be in the batter's box. I feel like you don't deserve a World Series. I believe Jose Altuve should get stripped of his MVP. I feel like there shouldn't be a $5 million settlement fee for the largest fee that they can give, because $5 million, you can get that back in 5 or 6 games. I feel as if that the sanctions should be even harsher. There should be at least 5 years of no first or second round picks. I feel that the sanctions were just too little. And also, they're ruining the game of baseball. Baseball is a beautiful sport, and it made me fall in love with the sport. I feel like I would be nowhere in my future without baseball. If a batter knew going into the game, going into me pitching, knowing the exact pitch I was going to throw, I would be nowhere. I would be nowhere to get scholarships and even future athletes. If future pitchers knew that the batters knew exactly what they were going to throw, why are they even out there? That's, in a sense, T-ball to me. So I feel like the scandal was taken way too lightly. I feel like they need to reopen the investigation, create more sanctions to the players and the organization. Thank you.